Hello, hello, and good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time in the world it is for you. Maybe even good night. I don't know. Um, Happy Monday. I hope you had a nice weekend and a nice week. It's been a week since I last streamed, and today we are jumping back into the Undertaker run. Farrah, it is great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've got my morning tea in my Grinch mug. Like I said, I don't have a ton of big mugs here, but this is one of them, and I love it. And yeah, so we're gonna do a little more of the Undertaker today. I was debating between that and just taking our Trader's Legacy run with Will and attempting to mess around with the cougar in Mystery Lake, but I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow because I thought it would be kind of a cool way to like kick off my little hiatus. And I thought it would be like just nice and different, and that way we end with that rather than doing that today and then coming back to the Undertaker. It felt a little less cohesive to me. So we are jumping back into that, and let's just go for it. Yeah, today I'm starting a little bit earlier than I had anticipated, but it's because I've got some plans this afternoon that I'm very excited about. Yes, we're on day 219 and a half, basically, and we were getting some progress done, which was nice. Yeah, this afternoon, I'm doing my Stardew Valley Summerfest, which I'm very excited for. We have to actually go get groceries and stuff for it, so all right, how's our food situation looking? Let's eat this before it goes bad. The plan today is to make tropical curry and probably also banana pudding, although I'm not 100% sure on the banana pudding part because there were a lot of good desserts, but that I think was our top contender. Okay, so we're good on food, but I was dealing with fishing. Did I leave any notes for myself? I hope I did. I had to trappers to get more film. That's old. That is a very old note. Can I please get rid of this? Thank you, game. I'm gonna have to make sure that I leave a note when we're done today. I'm so excited for this. The tropical curry just sounds amazing, and you cook it in, or you don't cook it in, but you serve it in like the bottom half of the pineapple that you use for some of the base. There's pineapple in the curry, from what I understand. And then you use the bottom of the fruit as your bowl, and I'm so excited. I think it's gonna look so cool. I'll be sure to take a picture and share it. Also, let me know if the game is like too loud compared to me. I think it's okay, but when I did my recording, it was kind of borderline, so I wasn't really sure. And I always get the feeling that it sounds a little bit different on Twitch than it does in my recordings. Anyway, Maglin's weather. Boom. And successfully starts a fire. Can't remember the last time I had banana pudding. Me either. And I've never made it from scratch before. I've only ever made like that instant pudding mix, which, I mean, instant banana pudding is also very tasty, but I'll be interested to see what the difference is. If we don't end up making that, like I said, there were a lot of dessert options, and I think that was the one we were going with because A, it sounds delicious, but B, it also made the fewest servings because it was like that, the pink cake, which has like 16 servings or something like that. There's a blueberry tart option, and nice try, Rob. Welcome in. Happy Monday. And then there was mango sticky rice, which sounds really good, but I thought that might be too much rice given that we're gonna, have rice with the curry. So, plus we don't have cheesecloth here, so I don't think we're gonna do that one. But the others are still technically
Come on.
options. I think we can get away with just sticks, right? Yeah, but we need more sticks than I just put on. maybe that many? I don't think I've ever even... Well, I know my mom has made chocolate pudding before, and I've helped her, but I've never done pudding by myself. Like, I've never cooked pudding from beginning to end from scratch. Okay, here we go. Here, let's do sound alert. And let's get this out. You can make pudding easily with soft silken tofu and melted chocolate. Ooh, that sounds good. I think this might be the start of my pudding era because it just, I don't know, pudding just sounds really good right now. Oh, right, I lost my cooking pot somewhere along the way. I think it might be on this fire over here. That does sound really good, and it sounds relatively simple. Catches a fish. Okay, only 14 minutes until boiled. What do we maybe want to work on? You know what? For the heck of it, we could craft some fire-hardened arrows. And then we can call that for bingo too. Okay. Easily make it by mixing tofu, melting chocolate chips in the microwave for 30-second increments or on a stovetop. Cool. That does sound really simple. I think I would love that. Alright, let's have something to drink. You watch, as soon as I walk away from this fire,
I wonder if I can
we're gonna get, like, a fish. Stovetop is the best way. Best way is with, I forgot what the pot is called, but sits in your pot. Yeah, a double boiler. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably the way I would go. I once tried to melt chocolate chips for a smoothie concoction. And actually with the same person that I'm doing the Stardew Valley Summerfest with. This was back in high school. And we weren't thinking of the whole, like, oh yeah, 30 seconds at a time, stir, another 30 seconds, and so on and so forth. Instead, we just put them in the microwave and walked away until we smelled burning chocolate. We then opened, like, all the doors and windows. And, okay, my pot's not here. Great. And so we had all the doors and windows open for a while. My parents were not home at the time. I was like, I don't want them to know, so we tried to air out the place. You could still smell it by the time they came home. We have not lived that down, despite how many years ago that was. But we have both become better cooks since then, I promise. We have learned from our mistakes. Well, let's see, what happened this week? This week was pretty exciting. We went to visit my aunt at her care facility, and I found out that the facility has a bunny, and we had asked some of the people who work there, like, can anyone just take out the bunny? And yeah, anyone can just do it, you know. So we took out the bunny, and I got to hold her. She's 6 years old, and so soft. Oh my goodness. Just like the softest fur. Of course, I got covered in bunny fur because as we were petting her. Some of her fur was shedding on me, but that's okay. I accept that with like great enthusiasm. If that's the trade-off, I'm not upset. 6 ounces of chocolate chips or chocolate 1 ounce block. Soft or silken tofu, drained. I love recipes that only have like 2 ingredients or 3 ingredients like that. That's awesome. And I'd love to try more recipes with like soft and silken tofu, because for the most part, the recipes that I make with tofu, which are not that few, but most of them are with a firmer tofu block or with smoked tofu. Smoked tofu is great. It's like a bacon replacement. Sometimes we'll make crepes and then take the flavors of Flammkuchen, which I don't think actually has an English name. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think it does. Which is essentially just creme fraiche, bacon, and onion. And so we'll take that and basically put it on crepes instead of the Flammkuchen base. And firstly, that's delicious, but secondly, we very often will replace the bacon with just like fried up smoked tofu. And oh my god, is that awesome. I haven't had that in a while. It's more of a winter thing for me, but it's so cozy. Of course, add other ingredients too, but those are the main ones. I can use medium tofu for a firmer pudding if you want. Also replace chocolate chips with something else to make other flavors like caramel, but I don't know how ingredient ratios are for that. Yeah, makes sense. Like, I can also see like taking that base and adding in just like a little bit of something to it, like just like a pinch of salt. Where the heck did I leave my pot? Here I am wasting all this time literally just looking for a pot. This is ridiculous. Where else have I been recently? Hello, dear. Like, I didn't lose it that long ago. I wonder if you watch, it's gonna be in camp office, like on that main stove downstairs. That's probably where it is. I'm probably being really, really silly. That's okay, we need more sticks. Especially after I made those arrows. I made the tofu pudding back when I was taking home ec in school. It's really rich, so I can't eat much at once. But that sounds awesome. Just super simple. I love that. Like, super simple recipes that just are tasty and I don't know, just rich and delicious. Being the last place you look. It's always the last place you look. You know why? Because who keeps looking once they find it? Right? Be really silly to keep looking once you found it. Okay. That's okay. We'll just call this a stick collecting day instead. That's really what the purpose of this trip is. It's not to find the missing pot. Is this another? Oh! Oh, maybe out from where the bear is. Didn't I kill the bear last time? No.
I need to find food.
That was my run with Will. Oh, all the runs are running together. This is unfortunate. Okay, I know I have one over here, but I'm pretty sure I checked this one already. Stick to your mission. Stick, stick, stickity stick, I said a stick, stick, stickity stick. Yeah, it's not here. Okay. I didn't think so. I was pretty sure we had checked that one already. Let's see, I mowed the lawn again yesterday. That was fun. I definitely feel more comfortable with the lawnmower this time. First time was fine, but I was relatively slow because I wasn't really sure of my own skills and how everything worked and whatnot. This time I felt much more self-confident and had the feeling I knew what I was doing, so I went a little bit faster this time, and I think I did a better job. It's also cheaper than buying pre-made puddings. That's also always the best, when you can make good homemade foods and it actually is cheaper than the sum of its parts, and it's also cheaper than the you know, store variety that's filled with mystery ingredients. That's definitely a huge win in my book. Okay, so it's not on any of these fires. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's in one of these fishing cabins. Or maybe I left it in camp office. That would be really silly of me, though. Oh, good tea. Okay, anything in here? No. Okay, retracing our steps. We're down to 5 torches, so we might want to make some more soon. Not to be confused with making s'mores. Oh gosh, I could go for s'mores. There's a Tarmy. Shh. Don't startle the Tarmy. Maybe I can come and light this fire. Oh, of course, without my pot, I can't make broth. Whatever. I still want to try and get this guy. Okay. My little winter chicken.
Come on, little fire.
Why do I get the feeling that this is gonna go out? It's already at 9 minutes. I knew it. Ooh, headshot. Beautiful fire. I needed the torches, though. I guess we'll just have to do this real quick. Oh, it already went out. No. No, I wasn't fast enough. This time. Did you ever see the video of the guy who goes up to the cops on the beach and says, "Hey, do you guys want to buy a little pot?" And you think he's offering them weed and he pulls out a small pan from his bag? No, I don't think I've seen that, but that is exactly my type of humor.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Oh yeah, I guess we could feed you, huh? What am I gonna feed her, though? Just a couple of cattails for now, I guess? Just to hold her over until we get back to the meat. You know, I'm thinking about it, I really didn't need to turn on the lights today. It's so bright in here. This was kind of overcast earlier, so I didn't think I was gonna get enough natural light. Is this mag lens weather? Can I use the mag lens in here? I can. We're gonna cook in here. Ah, the Lake of Mystery. Welcome in, Wanderer. I hope you're doing well today. Yes, we are on the
little fire.
most mysterious lake. Something about the name makes me think of a series of unfortunate events. I guess we're gonna be cooking up the Tarmy then. Oh, it's not even enough to make broth, so it doesn't feel like a loss to me anyway. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped it. That was silly. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Maybe while this is cooking... I think I've already mapped this area, but that way I have not mapped this area. Okay, cool. Then in that case we map this area and we can call something for bingo. Does some mapping. And we killed the ptarmigan. Look at us go. Oh, I didn't even join the game yet. What is wrong with me? Okay, we'll grab a few more of these. These are very good torches. I'm very, very happy with them. Yeah, so this week I've been reading a collection of Edgar Allan Poe stories. I've read this collection in the past, but it's been many years, so I only remember about half of the stories. And only just like in very broad strokes, you know, I remember what happens vaguely, but not all the details. And we should light a torch before this goes out. There we go. And I've been really enjoying it. Actually, it doesn't even matter, because this is going to go out as soon as we step out. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, we have more tarmies here. Oh, more tarmies. But I don't have my pot, so I can't make more broth. Oh well. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna go kill him. Right, rhymes based on Edgar Allan stories. Does that make you a poet? I was actually looking for an Edgar Allan Poe GIF the other day for my GIF of the day. And in doing so, I discovered that there's like a manga and an anime. I know I looked it up and I don't remember right now what the name of it is, but they feature a lot of classical writers as characters in this series, including Edgar Allan Poe, and he has like a raccoon sidekick.
Barely walk with this much gear.
I don't know, it intrigued me. I have to look it up again to see what it was called, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But I'm gonna try and see if I can track it down somewhere. And had all sorts of, like, authors of that time period that I recognize. Like, there was also a character based off of Dostoevsky. I don't know, I thought it was really intriguing. Alright, maybe we can start another fire. Yes, we can start another fire. I only have 12 sticks though, so we might need to use a piece of coal. Tell me the psychic ptarmigan suffers from pneumonia, but why can't you hear it go to the bathroom? Because the pee is silent. Oh, that is fabulous. Alright, let's cook up some water while we do this. Oh, that is exactly my type of humor. I love that. Oh hey, it sounds like the wind is done. Yeah, so since I was a kid, the Grinch has always been one of my favorite characters for Christmas and in general. But I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed at the very ironic development of the Grinch becoming such a commodity. I mean, it was kind of more niche, I suppose, when I was growing up. Like, my favorite one is the classic 1970s or 1960s animated version. I don't remember if it's late 60s or early 70s. Doesn't matter.
Carry this load for much longer.
But like, that was the one I really liked and have always preferred. And then they brought up, you know, a couple over the years, and it's kind of developed more and more, but now there's just like, it feels like there's always a new version. And this past Christmas in particular, there was so much merch. It wasn't just like one or two Grinch things. It was like, oh, we have Santa and we have Grinch next to each other, and it's just all sorts of stuff. And I'm just like, this feels kind of wrong to me. Like, we're not understanding the point of the Grinch.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so
Like that joke I
right
saw
now.
recently. Why did the guy urinate on the clerk at the pharmacy? He said if you don't pee on the pharmacist, then just someone who helps you hurt yourself. Pharmacist. That is a particularly bad joke. Oh. What the heck was that? I definitely just heard something moving. Was I imagining that?
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I guess it was just Astrid. I could have sworn I heard something like sniffing near us.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
This is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. The only good thing is we are walking downwind. No, we are walking upwind, and downwind are no predators. That's what I meant to say. So that, at least there's that. But I am a little concerned that if we come over this way, that we're gonna run into some wolves. Although, from the looks of it, there aren't any around here right now. Maybe we lighten our load. There's a book called The Worst Alphabet Book where all the examples start with a silent letter. That is impressive. That reminds me, one of my favorite comedy sketches. Of course, I say that about any comedy sketch that I just happen to remember. But there was this one comedy sketch that I've seen online recently where... Is this an arrow? It is. This guy comes up with the worst, the worst alphabet for spelling things out, you know, instead of alpha, beta, etc. Thanks, Rob. He's like, A is for I. And he tries to make it as confusing as possible. And there's a lot of repeats, so of course I is also for I. No, E is also for I. Let's see, what else was I gonna say? Oh, I'm almost certainly carrying enough torches. I think we can call all of the torch ones. And I don't think we've taken any cold damage today, surprisingly. Oh, an arrow broke. That's the one I wanted to call earlier and forgot. Canadian alphabet A. Oh my god, swap out torches. Oh, there is a wolf here. I was wondering when we were gonna see one. Let's go ahead and drop this. Can I make this shot from here? No. Can't shoot this far. Oh, he's walking away from me now. Okay, well, in that case, let's eat this ruined wolf meat. Delicious ruined wolf meat. I'm stinky. I'm really stinky. Yes. Come over here. Yes. Correct. Oh! Arrow thief. Okay, so we missed a shot. And arrow thief. Okay. We should see what number he's gonna be. You did an extra title here for the first. Welcome in, Mav. GG on first. Okay, so he's gonna be number 111. That's a cool number to be. I should just eat this ruined meat. Alright, we'll take this with us.
With this much gear.
And hopefully we actually managed to find our cooking pot. Maybe I really did leave it in camp office. That would be so embarrassing if I've been running around like a ptarmigan with my head cut off. Any coal? Ask for some from Santa if not. I don't have enough for bingo. I have like 4 pieces of coal. But I wouldn't mind finding some more. We could go look for some. I think we already got coal from the pathway between Mystery Lake and Mountain Town. Let's go ahead and drop this. Nope, nope, nope. Swap, swap. Oh, wow, we have way more than 10 torches. Okay, let's go ahead and start this fire. Currently an Octopath Traveler. You have to study harder. Someone had said something to me along those lines. Not study, obviously, but something about trying harder. And I wish that they had gotten the reference, because I was like, you have to try harder. Alright, fish.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Alright, start fishing. That's 1 kilo. That is less than a kilo. I guess we could... I really don't want to, though. I really want to take all of those over with us. Can I cook anything? Ptarmigan pie. Don't have enough cooking oil to do that. Do I have enough fat to make oil? Wait, I need a pot for that too, don't I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You played your first Outer Loper. What did you think? How is it going? Where did you start? Where have you gone? Tell me all about it. I probably should eat one of these for the vitamin C. Just a little. Alright,
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
No, but you'll be able to bring it back to camp office. I believe in you. An ugly cricket crawling across my room last night. Yikes. We usually have black crickets here, but this one was kind of reddish and it looked like it had no head. Someone else said it was a cave cricket. That sounds really disturbing. I don't think I've ever seen a cricket like that before. Yikes. I think that would really creep me out. I've seen surprisingly few bugs this summer. Like, also very few mosquitoes, knock on wood. Crawling across my room like a spider, not hopping. That's also really creepy. There's crawling, not hopping. Sounds closer to a cave cricket, also not chirping. Why are cave crickets so creepy? I guess that's what happens when you live in a cave. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. My pot, I don't think this was my pot. I think this was the one that I left here, but I guess that's the one we're gonna have to take because unless it's upstairs, I've apparently lost it. Guess we'll look upstairs. Spotted it, but there was nothing ahead of the front legs even before I hit it. I don't like that! It was here the whole time! We just spent an entire day, actually two, because I'm pretty sure we did this at the end of last stream, looking for this, and I just left it here. Future Mouse found it, indeed! Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Oh. Oh my god.
Come on, little fire.
I'm unbelievable. Okay, let's go ahead and just add more sticks. And we'll cook up some broth. We can double cook broth in this case. So I guess there's that. Love making broth in this game. Wait, do I not have enough? Why can't I make broth? Don't have enough water. Yes, I do. I have water here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Too bad. 51 minutes, 19 minutes until ready. Okay. So I could maybe craft for like half an hour. Actually, instead of doing that, we should break down some torches. We should break down our broken arrows. Preparation truly is the key to success. Remembering the preparation that you've done is also pretty paramount to that, but, hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Or something. Okay, I think that first one would be done. Yeah. I'll have to add a few more sticks. And then... we're out of salt! I wonder if I have salt downstairs. I so rarely think about the salt in this game. How did preparations A through G go? What about preparation H? Yeah, I wonder what happened that we had to get all the way to H. What happened with the first ones? Maybe I don't want to know. It doesn't look like we have any salt down here, so I guess that's that. Guess we're gonna have to get salt at some point. Okay. Some other time then. Hey, Arca, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, I just totally realized that because I was debating if I was going to do this or the running around figuring out cougar stuff, I don't have this done. Let's see. Is it just regions? No. What regions? Which regions? I should know my own. There we go. And it's not actually showing though. Hold on. So I need to go to the counter. And counter, we always have to go up one, down one, so that they actually show up for whatever reason. There we go. Can't believe I forgot to do that. I had taken them off because I was thinking that today we might play in the old Trapper's Legacy run with Will, and try and experiment a little with the cougar, but then I decided that I would do that tomorrow. But that's why I had originally taken those off, so that we wouldn't have to worry about it. We might want to make some water, actually. Could make a ptarmigan stew. Might have that for dinner. Oh, I've only got 11 minutes left. Yikes! I need an hour up for this thing? Kind of forgot about that. First Outer Loper run was interesting. Used Cold Fusion and Big Cat Killer perk. Started in Blackrock. West in that dead end in the street. A little farmhouse to the south. I found my first matches. Cook's Farm found a hacksaw and lantern and a jerry can. Decided to do the unthinkable. Went to Timberwolf Mountain. Went from the bottom chasm all the way up. Opening all containers and made my way to the summit within 3 days. Luckily, I had enough cloth for 3 snow shelters in total. Waterfall Cave found Spelunker's lantern in the cave system the way the top, even a Magland. Multiple times. I beat death due to the cold and exhaust, but always managed to get back and even to the summit itself. That's awesome. GG. And then a plane rack wolf caught me by surprise near it. And yeah, we'll keep up. Rude, Mr. Wolf. Rude. It's always them. I was gonna procrastinate, but decided to do tomorrow.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Hey, good morning, Lily. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. You had a nice week. We have so many torches here. Well, I guess we can keep breaking them down because things are still boiling and cooking. I also probably don't need to be carrying 22 charcoal with me. We could probably drop some. 30 minutes, 25, only 20 minutes on the fire. Let's go ahead and do that. And then maybe I just spend a half an hour working on this. Rebecca would have found a hammer and a fire striker and close, so it would have been an ideal spot to go to Spence's forge. Yeah, if it weren't for the stupid wolf up there, you really would have been all set to go. Hey, Pegleg, welcome in. Good to see you.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
I hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna just cook up these little bits of tarmy, and then we can sleep. It's the middle of the night. Oh, it needs 21 minutes. I don't have enough time on this fire for that. We're gonna have to pick up more sticks tomorrow. Alright, now let's get some sleep. Alright, 8 hours. Let's go. That sounded like the world's shortest blizzard. 63 calories. Yeah, I think we're gonna eat that one rather than be stinky over it. The wolf spawn inside the plane crash is a disgrace. It's truly the rudest thing that has happened in a long time. I had actually only even heard about it through other streamers. I have not encountered him yet, but like, it's just rude. Please tell me I picked up one of those. I definitely didn't. I definitely did not pick up one of the pots, so I'm now potless again. I guess I'll bring the other one downstairs just so I know where it is. So we'll put that here. I guess that means we can also call finds a pot or skillet. We also cooked one of the fancy recipes last night. Sweet. Okay, so I think today's plan is, let's see, what have we mapped, what have we not? We have not mapped a lot of this main section towards towards the dam, and also not as much on the left-hand side. So I guess we might want to do that at some point. Maybe we start doing that today. Then we can use up some of this coal that we have, charcoal that we have on hand. You have TLDs, you can kind of make whatever rules you like, right? That's what I enjoy about it anyway. That's what I also enjoy about it. Like, I think that's one of the best things about games that are, like, single player and also games that have such cool communities, because it's like, yeah, sure, you can just kind of do whatever. I'll leave the target there so we don't stink. Like, if you want to save scum, you can save scum. If you don't, you don't. If you want to use cheat death, cool. If you don't, don't. You know, if you want to play with certain restrictions in place, go for it. I think that's pretty great. Oh, we're going to take cold damage today. I can tell you that right now. Oh, we need more sticks. I also said that too, didn't I? General rule of outer Loper is no man-made shelter and cause cabin fever. Right, I would say that that's kind of like the main point of the outer Loper, and then the restrictions, like how restrictive you want to get in terms of looting or staying in caves, kind of is up to you. Some people are much more restrictive than others. Some it's like you can only use it to pass through, others don't care if you loot. Man, I wish we had Maglin's weather again today, but I guess I shouldn't be too greedy, right? I guess I should just be thankful that we had it so much yesterday.
This is so cold.
And we're taking cold damage now. Want to slap a pot around in the dark to navigate a dark room instead of opening interior editor? Go for it. Exactly. Oh, yes, Coastal Highway. I need to update that. Yes, the third one was Coastal Highway. And then we wanted to work on Pleasant Valley, but I ran out of photo paper, which is why we came back here. We could actually consider going back to Pleasant Valley now that we have more photo paper. That's actually the part I'm most concerned with, is are we going to have enough photo paper? Yes. Here in derailment, we've got a guy. Cool. I got the Shutterbug achievement for taking 10 photos with each film type. Okay, so let me quickly just go in and make a note of this guy. Okay, Mystery Lake, derailment, and then we'll add. We could actually go back and already add. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm gonna make a little fire. Cheeky little fire. Trickiest part of Outer Loper is to find matches or any other fire starter ASAP. Best in the first day, or else you're kind of screwed. It's true. And most of the locations I know of for matches are all indoors, which is why I don't know that I would do so well. We have plenty of water, but we could make a little more, I suppose. While we're killing time. Could also read. Okay, so we have read at least a chapter. At least we're wind blocked here, so it's not like we really need to worry about anything. Let's see, what else could I do? I can work on my bear figurine. Wow, that wandering tree shadow looked like there was a person. Not disturbing at all. I was also thinking of prepping this bird off. An easy way to grant you the Kruger Park if you want to have that one. I see. I probably do want it, but I also don't know if I'd really use it all that much. But, you know, for the sake of having it. Alright. 17 minutes on this fire. Let's get going. We're warmed up. Oh, I forgot to say that we took cold damage. Also, I need to just like step away for just like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm not even going to put on a mini game because it'll be faster than that, I promise. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to check something real quick. Okay, let's get back into the game. The camera, where did you spawn? What was your route before completing your first region DP? Oh, it has been a long adventure. So I'm actually gonna have to look in my journal. We spawned in Pleasant Valley, apparently. And we did a lot of like just regular standard gameplay before I got to really starting the challenge. I would say we were probably already 100 days in before I started. So we did a lot of the very standard exploration things, you know, going to Summit, going to get the backpack from Ash Canyon. We started keeping track. Here, you'll see I've got in my journal the corpse tracker. So I started writing down where I was finding bodies along my journey. And that way I just wouldn't forget any if they were in unusual places. Most of them have not been so far. But I was just mostly, you know, getting all of the standard stuff done. Crafting my animal gear, and that sort of thing. And then we decided to start in Desolation Point with the challenge. So in order to actually get started, I had to go to the Far Territories to get the camera first. And I like collected photo paper along the way. And so we did the trek all the way out, and then we decided, all right, we're going to start in Desolation Point and kind of work our way through. Because I thought that would be easier. And it was for the longest time, like Desolation Point and Crumbling Highway, very quick and easy to complete. Coastal took a little bit longer. And then when we started Pleasant Valley, I realized I was getting short on photo paper. And so that's where I'm starting to get a little concerned that there might not be enough in the world. I'm hoping maybe we can trade for it at some point. I've also been doing some trader quests along the way, just because I do hope that maybe that'll show up at some point. So I guess we'll see. But it's been a really long journey. Mostly because this challenge is just designed to keep me busy for a long time. So that I can finally get the 500-day achievement and maybe eventually even the 1,000-day achievement. I can send you a save file where I have that one equipped. Send the save file to you. You load the file on your end, and voila! Cougar Park is so good when it comes to Timberwolves. Oh, cool! And so you just load it in once, and as long as you have it once in the game treats it as you just having it. That's a sneaky little trick. Kind of like that. Oh, we're gonna start taking cold damage again.
Wait.
No,
So
I'm getting
cold,
distracted. Why was I going
warming up a bit.
back here? Because I wanted to put a figurine in here. That's why. That is a very neat trick. I wouldn't have assumed that it worked that way.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so we'll pay our respects to this guy. I think we'll use a wolf figurine if I have one made already. I don't. I have cougars and bears. Well, maybe... I kind of want to make a wolf one now. Let's just go get some wood and make a wolf one. I feel like I should make more wolves than anything. Alright, have something to drink. And how much time did we still have left on this? 2.5 hours. Oh, I forgot it takes so long. At least I think so. I sent you the file now. Okay. Well, then we'll have to check it out and see if that works. It's too bad I can't change my feats and stuff as we go. I mean, I understand why you can't. But it would be so helpful if I could. Okay, our clothing is looking pretty good. We could maybe fix up our thermal underwear and our toque. I think I might. I have never fought the cougar in any run. So I'm very nervous about it, which is why I've decided I'm going to kind of mess around with the cougar in a separate run first, so that I sort of know what to expect, and so I don't have to worry about, you know, not knowing anything about it when I first go after it. In this run. Let's see, repairs. Successfully repairs something. I'm very scared to take on the cougar. Alright, we'll finish this up. Still think you should mess around with the 1.0 cougar. I do want to at some point. I probably should do it in order, but I know I'm not going to at this point.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, let's open this up. Put in the wolf. Maybe tomorrow we head back towards Pleasant Valley. Scrolling through photos is kind of a pain. Okay, this says day 222, but we're on 221 days survived, so that's what I'm gonna put down. Wolf figurine added to camp, office, cache, on day 121. 221, not 121. Okay. I don't really think we need to fix up our animal gear at this point. These are fine. These are fine. At most, our bunny stuff, but even those are okay. Let's see, how are we doing on cloth? We only have one. So I'm thinking we might want to rip up these curtains. There are some corpses in Cougar area, like next to the snow shelter, North Mystery Lake, or at the picnic area in PV. Exactly. So we're gonna have to go after the cougar in this run. But that's why I'm gonna go ahead and use a throwaway run to kind of experiment with the cougar and see what it's like to actually fight it and see what kind of cheeses we can use and that sort of thing. Because we are gonna have to go into cougar territory for this particular challenge. We could finish up this bear one at least, and maybe start another wolf. I don't know.
I've never been so hungry.
We're gonna run out of daylight. Yeah. What are we doing? Oh, we need to eat. Let's have the burdock and then maybe we finish the cattails. So yeah, that's also part of the reason why we started with regions that didn't have cougars in them. Because those felt like quick and easy wins. I was only dealing with wildlife that I already know how to handle for the most part. Wait a second, we've gotta pay our respects. There we go.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
She's gonna eat a tree. Alright, we'll have some of this, I suppose. We'll sleep for another, we'll say 3 hours. I feel like 4 is kind of a lot. Okie dokie. So we do have a couple of figurines. Maybe I leave a few here. And I just make a note of that.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Skill books. Oh, I don't think we have salt anymore. Or cooking oil. Guts, deer, wolves, maple, birch, toque, Jane's bunny. Do I still have the bunny? I don't think I do. I think I used it up on something. I think I might have repaired my mitts when we came in. I think I should remove that from my list because I don't see bunny stuff unless it's upstairs. But I'd rather not count on it being here. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong one. Mystery Lake, here we go. Okay, yeah, let's leave. Oh, right, I wanted to finish this figurine. And then we can leave that behind and then we'll still have 4 here. Craft the bear. And then I have one piece of wood. How much more do we have up here? 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any bunnies up here, so I'm pretty sure we have used all the bunny hides. So maybe I pick up one, and I can also say that we're leaving 4 cedar here. Okay. Alright, so I think the plan is that we're going to try and map a little bit as we head back towards Pleasant Valley.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Ugh. Still, no Maglins weather. I'm actually thinking maybe it makes sense for us to finish up another no cougar zone, namely the ravine. Although I suppose it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just go back towards Pleasant Valley. Alright, let's go ahead and start the fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I hope that's enough. Oh, that's not going to be enough. I don't really want to use my coal, though. Although I think we had coal in the transition cave. So we should be okay. Speaking of which, I'm going to take photos of the ones in the Winding River transition cave. And then we might end up going back.
I'm starving.
We might end up retracing our steps going back into Winding River and paying our respects there, actually. That makes sense. How long does this need to cook? 26 minutes. Maybe we do another half a liter. Oh, of course now it's Maglin's weather. Of course it is. Go figure. We still have plenty of time. Maybe I will put this tip up in and I'll work on this a little bit more. Oh, new idea. Hold on. I have a list. And we know that there are 2 in Winding River, plus 1 in the PV Winding River Cave. So I could just put 3 statues in on our way through. And we take the photos as we see them, and then I annotate it later that we added them on that day. I think that makes sense. But then in that case, I'm going to grab 2 of these figurines so that I don't have to make 3. Cool, thank you. I love it when the tip-up works in my favor. 30 minutes. Ooh, I need one more stick on this fire. I put 2 on. Okay. Still have a half an hour to go. Oh. Ooh, that was very close. Ooh, that was extremely close. And there goes my torch. I think I'm gonna finish this. And there's still a little food here, but not a ton. Oh, I forgot to call that the wind blew out my fire a couple of times. And I can call this a torch chain fail, I think. Oh man, my bingo card is mean. I have bingo except for one, and the one that I need is Astrid dies. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't want bingo. Oh man, I have a couple of scratches on my arm from when I was mowing the lawn because we have some branches and stuff that are very, very low and you have to kind of push them out of your way. And so I got a couple of scratches and it's like exactly where my arm rests on my desk, so it's not the best location. Alright, we'll do one of each, and then I can just say that we've got 2 here. Mystery Lake. 2 figurines. Winding river between trees on the ice at the base of dam. Oh, I really hope I know where that is. I really hope I know. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna sleep at... Oh, I was gonna say the dam, but we could go up and sleep at the lookout tower and then map from up there. I don't think I've mapped the lookout tower yet. That's maybe a good plan. Trying to get as much done at the same time as possible. It's surprisingly not that cold, considering how windy it sounds.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I haven't called that Astrid complains about carrying too much stuff, but she definitely does the entire time. I have to say, I am enjoying this challenge. I know that it's very slow going, and it's going to take a very long time for us to actually make some significant progress. Like, I don't foresee us completing another region anytime soon. But even still, I'm really enjoying it. I actually think the slow pace is somehow both like calming and also very realistic for this game. I don't know, while I enjoy watching people do speedruns and while I had fun trying to sort of speedrun, I just feel like really long, slow challenges feel so natural for this game. Alright. Let's see if we head up this way. There's a chance we'll sprain ourselves, but I hope not. There are so many corpses here in Mystery Lake. Like we could skip Pleasant Valley and just stay here. But I don't know why. I just kind of feel like I want to go back to Pleasant Valley and work on that for a while. I think Pleasant Valley is going to take us a very long time because of how big it is and because of the weather conditions. Like Mystery Lake, even though it has a lot of corpses, I think at least because we've got relatively decent weather and because it's not nearly as large, I think we'll be okay. But like we've already placed, I think, maybe 4 or 6 figurines and honored that many in Pleasant Valley, and still we have just like barely scratched the surface. Between the plane crash and point of disagreement and just, it's a lot. But the nice thing is with us coming back to Pleasant Valley from here, we can go down into the valley like the other way. Instead of heading towards Thompson's Crossing, we can go towards like Signal Hill and towards the Black Rock side of things. And more Tarmies. More Tarmies. Today is just the day of chicken massacres, I guess. I think I still hear one. Maybe we'll end up sleeping here tonight, because it's kind of late. I think I heard another one, but I don't know where it is. So I'm not going to bother wasting any time looking for it. Oh, did our wolf ever die? It must have. Yeah, it did. Okay, so I can call that for bingo too. Sorry about that. That's like super old news. We are so slow because of all these Tarmies. I love these little additions that they've made with like the falling snow and just like seeing the wind on the ice and whatnot. All I can say is chef's kiss. Fabulous. Well done. Well done, Hinterland. Great idea. Okay, we've got a shelf here we could break down. Spray paint. That's a bingo event, I believe. And the road in PV can have corpse? Yeah. There's a lot of places. And the toughest thing about this is you really have to scour every corner because a lot of the corpses aren't guaranteed and they can be in some games and not others.
I would drink almost anything about now.
It's not like there's really a list online that I've seen. So there's a lot to consider. Which is why we're also kind of pairing this with what is it called? I keep wanting to say archivist, but that's not it. And nomad is also not it. You know which one I'm talking about, the one where you map everything. We're mapping everything. Long story short, we're mapping everything. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay. The hidden corpse, got that corpse on a rock down by the destroyed lookout in Mystery Lake. Yeah, I think I have that one written down too. I haven't gone to it. Let's see. Oh, I got the plane crash. I don't even know if I've been up to the destroyed lookout yet, actually. That's a good point. I don't even know if I've explored there. Yeah, and then when I'm done with an area, I just write down how many there were rather than where they were, because we've got it documented. We have pictures. Let's go ahead and drop this one. But yeah, there's it's also difficult because it's not like you know exactly how many there are. It's not like, I don't know, the number of bears where you're like, okay, it's gonna be about this many. Like there's one or two that are variables, but for the most part, you know how many are going to be in each region. I don't know, when I came up with this, I didn't really think of all of these problems, but hey, it's okay. We've got time. That's the whole point. The whole point is for us to spend a lot of time getting to know the maps. Oh, I wanted to drop this last one too. And then I guess we'll have to use... We could use a match. Yeah, let's use a match. Alright, let's go ahead and... I don't have enough water, do I? Don't have enough water! Okay, I guess we'll do water first. Okay, and while that's happening, we can break down this shelf. Alright, how are we doing? That's boiled. It still needs a little more time. Let's get a little bit more. Okay, how about this? Okay. I also have a whetstone here. Do I even need one, or do we still have one? We have a whetstone, but it's at 20%. So I think what I'm going to do is just swap these out. Oh, it looks like we've got a blizzard starting. Oh, that's right. I don't have the salt for it either. I forgot about that. It's okay. We can make just a stew then. Let's see. Which ones are the really small ones? Let's go with this one. I'm going to call this a blizzard. It's kind of blizzard adjacent. Looks like it wants to become one. I don't know, the one that was really small. There we go. Only 4 minutes! That was close. Just me casually not paying attention at all. I'll cook up this one. I don't really know that we need to worry about making a bunch of stews. I think we can just cook up the rest. There's 17 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat the stew for dinner. And then maybe we also make some bannock. Alright, we still have plenty of water. So let's pick that up. 13 minutes. Pick that up. And I guess we'll get some sleep. Although we could maybe... Wait, why are we... Oh, we're so smelly because of all this meat, of course. We could maybe... Nope. We don't have any wood. I was going to say we could work on another figurine. But we can't because I don't have cedar on me. Here, let's get some more water. I don't think we're going to sleep that long. Okay. What a weird morning. Let's go ahead and eat some of this so we're not smelly. We're still smelly. We're still smelly. Okay, now we're not. Excellent. All right. Oh, I always do that. Why do I always do that? Always, always, always. Oh, it's a cold one today. And it's a good thing that we mapped yesterday. Because we would not be getting any good mapping in today. Okay, so... I was hoping that there'd maybe be a cattail or something there, but no. We really need to pick up some more, so if we see any in Winding River, don't let me forget. I don't know. In the past, I've been taking pictures, like double pictures of the indoor corpses first before they're removed, and then basically the figurine in their place. And I don't know if that really makes sense. I think going forward, I will just take a picture of the corpse. And then I'll make an annotation as to what figurine was used to replace them. Because I feel like doubling up on photo paper just for indoor corpses does not make sense for us. I think it's going to be, you know, I just feel like it's not the best idea. I feel like it's better if we save it. So going forward, that's what I'm going to do. I'm making the executive decision right now. Come on, Astrid, I know you can go up and over. Excellent coding job. Great job, Astrid. I don't really want to start a fire, but I think I'm going to.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yes, yes, we do need to start a fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
-11. Oh. I don't even have enough fuel for that. I don't think. Come on. Really? -2? Alright, let's just break down 2 more sticks. That should be enough. Alright, we'll finish this broth. Or at least not actually losing temperature. Yeah, that was a little bit more. Woohoo, we're at +0. My favorite number. Let's go ahead and read a little bit. Oh, we could maybe read 1 more hour and finish this book. We goaded. Whether it was risky or reasonable, I'm gonna leave that up to you and call both. No, that's not what I want. I'm going to finish the book, and then we can leave the book behind in, like, I don't know, one of these train cars or something. So, we finished reading a book. Sweet. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna get bingo today. I really don't. Okay, we've got a little more time. We could... Oh, I can't craft, can I? Still don't have cedar. Well, I guess we'll pull torches and just head on out. There's a wolf down there. -7 so we can grab 2 more torches. There we go. And let's head on down. And let's maybe grab some sticks from over here. We're not fully warm, which is too bad. But hey. At least we're warmer than we were. I'm getting hungry. My mouth is already watering just thinking about this curry. I don't really know. Let's see. I think it's mainly regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. I know there's pineapple. I know there's peppers, onions. Can't remember what else is in there. But I'm looking forward to it. Oh, this wolf is scared of us. Okay. That's pretty convenient, actually. He'll probably change his mind. There's a few more sticks over here that I want to grab. Because it's not that cold, so I feel like I've got time. Let's see. I do have logging camp and everything mapped already, so I'm not going to bother with that. But I might make a little fire inside this train car, this loading area. Because that we haven't mapped yet. He's decided he's no longer afraid of us, apparently. That's okay. You can be not afraid of us and die here, and I'll eat you. And another wolf down, and another wolf down. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough fuel. Alright, we're gonna try starting it with the reclaimed wood, which might not work, but it's looking pretty good. Sweet.
Come on, little fire.
-3. Okay. And then that should be fine. Let's go ahead and carve up 2 kilos. Oh, I forgot we had meat on us. That's why he was actually not scared anymore. Oh, I just got a good idea. I have this, like, cardigan on the back of my chair. If I put that where my arm is laying, then it shouldn't be bothering me as much. That's so smart of me. We'll save our tools and just go ahead and get the rest of the meat with our hands. Put the animal fat over here and the wolf meat over here. Okay, and while this is cooking, we still have only a few minutes. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this here. While this is cooking, I'll go ahead and map a little more. Very nice. Actually, I'm curious how our mapping is looking. Surveyed locations. Mystery Lake, 14 out of 22. Which ones do we already have? We've got Alan's Cave Clear Cut, Dave's Quiet Clearing, Deadfall, Derailment, Forestry Lookout, Ice Fishing Huts, Lake Overlook, Lake Trail Logging Camp, Rail Tunnel, Train Loading Area, Unnamed Pond. So I don't think I have the dam at all. No. That's gonna be one, for sure. Trappers will be one. No! No, don't do that. Don't make me cheese this. I can't. I can't even cheese it. Okay. Well then let's take this. I don't think this will work. And we're exhausted already. And there goes my torch. Fabulous. Alright, we're still losing a little bit in here. And even though we have already mapped part of this, or this area is already on the map, I still want this vehicle. Oh, we've got Maglin's weather now. Well, isn't that something? Yeah, so last stream, we killed the bear over at Clearcut. And, while we were there, we also had built a snow shelter. So we thought about trying to lure the cougar over and, like, using the snow shelter as kind of a disguise of sorts. But then I decided I don't actually know how effective this is or how this works or whatever. So I kind of got scared and decided against that. But I think we're going to try and do is we're lucky that he was scared of us. Because I did not get to my
Starting to feel
flare in
numb.
time. Let's just keep this out then. Because we're stinky. And he might not be scared of us for long. I don't even see where he ran off to. There he is. Of course this is wind blocked. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not upset. No, 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 no. Oh, you mother fluffer. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Oh, I have no idea if my mic just picked up the sound that my stomach made, but that was my stomach, not the wolf. So yeah, I think we're gonna try and essentially recreate that with Will in our Trapper's Legacy run. We'll try and create a snow shelter in Clearcut and try and like lure the cougar down and see if we can manage to kill him from there. And there's the moose. Hello, Mr. Moose. I'd really like my arrow, but I just also don't know if we should be wandering around searching for it at all costs. Let me take a quick look in my inventory. I can make another 2 arrows as soon as I find birch, which I should have back in Pleasant Valley. So maybe it's okay.
I've never felt so cold.
I also don't know where the wolf just went. But I also am not looking for a bruising from a moose, so maybe we just skip that. Let's see. He did die. He ran off this way. Of course, I've since lost the blood trail, which is not great. I don't know that this is worth it. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's not worth it. I don't want to get stomped. And I don't know that I really want to go after this moose today. I don't need him for anything. So I'll let him be. Let him be. Let him be. Let him be. I'll have to search that area at some point, but like the moose won't necessarily always be there. And even if he is, maybe I'll need his meat later, so. Let's eat another one of these. That way we're a little less stinky. Yeah, I don't really feel like going after a moose today. I don't really think we need him for anything.
Damn.
He's not bothering me, and I have enough food. Maybe I should find a little, like, wind-blocked spot down the river. There's a ptarmigan here. What are you doing here? Oh, we should grab some cattails. Well, here goes my flare.
Do I? If at home, warm up soon.
I don't think we'll get enough cattails for the bingo event, but if I just get a few, then at least we have some on hand. Let's say maybe 5. Yeah, 5 seems good. I wonder if by the bridge there's any wind-blocked spots that we could make a Maglin's fire. There are so many cattails here. I don't think I've picked any yet besides those 5. Hey, good morning, Pancake. Welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing well and having a splendid Monday so far. Yes, Maglins. I just want just a little fire. Just a little fire so that I can map this spot.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Okay, it's not even that cold. Come on. Come on. Okay, sweet. We're starting to warm up. Maybe we make a birch bark tea. Oh my goodness, B-I-R. There we go. Birch bark tea. And I thought there was, oh yeah, German, right. Also our hunger was in the red. Doing all right. Where are you at in-game? We are near the dam in Mystery Lake. And we're going to be heading towards Winding River. At least that's the plan. 29 minutes. I think we have plenty of torches, so I'm not going to pick any more up. I am going to break down this arrow. I think I ruined the flare on this snow. It's not eco-friendly. Poor Great Bear Island polluted by the last survivor. I usually pick things up later. Maybe not the flare. That's true. But like all my torches, I do end up picking them up and breaking them down at a later date. Astrid tries. She's not always successful, but she tries. I like to make them like disappear in inside cabinets and stuff like that. Actually, I probably should have just kept it with me and done that, but I wasn't thinking. Maybe part of her hopes that a wolf will choke on it and then she'll have more wolf meat without actually having to waste an arrow. Speaking of wolf... Okie dokie then, Mr. Wolf. Okay, maybe we make just like a little fire here that's wind blocked. Just so I can map here too. Ruined torch is okay because it's just wood, but the ruined flare is plastic. That is a good point.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, let's go ahead and map here. Map our trailer. The trailers don't show up? That's weird. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the trailers don't show up on the map. Right in the eyeball! We are so slow. So slow. And of course I'm just picking up more because that's the way to move faster. Ooh, we could break down planks. That's not a bad idea. Here, let's pop a fire down here. And that way we can break down the planks and map. All right. Okay, let's start with the planks. Excellent. So now... It still doesn't show the dam. Why? Why? I have so much, I'm just gonna come around the corner and try again. Nope. Burdock root, though. A lot of burdock root down there. That's weird. How come it's not mapping the dam? Is it because I need to be on this side? It needs to actually... We need to be looking at it? I kind of doubt it, but we're gonna try again. Yeah. I'm thinking that might be the issue. I'm thinking we might need to be closer to it. Fine. Okay. There we go. Now we see it. Okay. Well, might as well break down these torches, right? Please don't burn yourself. Still have a few minutes on this fire. Yeah, I have noticed that sometimes the mapping can be a little picky. I figured as long as it showed me the name up top, which it did, we would be fine, but no, it decided that wasn't enough. Alright. Let's see if I can get a lit torch inside. I'm gonna guess no. Come on, Astrid. Run! Run like this is the Olympic torch. Yes, we actually made it inside with the torch. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, I have searched through this so many times, I really don't think I need to do it again. Could work on our bow. Don't really want to right now, though. Alright, we'll keep going. I think we'll sleep in Lower Dam. And I'm not going to take the pictures of the people in the dam because that's going to be part of Mystery Lake, and I'm not going to take the pictures now and then have to worry about scrolling through in, you know, an in-game month and a half. I've never gotten the cartographer achievement. I'm hoping that that's also going to be part of this challenge, that with all the mapping that we do, that we'll actually get it. I've never really tried. I don't prioritize mapping most of the time. So this is my first real time actually focusing on it and making sure that I get everything. So we've completely mapped the 3 regions that I mentioned earlier: Desolation Point, Crumbling Highway, and Coastal Highway. It's mostly to make sure that I get all of the places, that I actually look everywhere. I know that some of the new maps aren't included in that, of course. So when we get to those maps, we're just gonna have to try our best and assume that we have enough, or that we have everything once we're... That's leaving Lower Dam. I don't think I want to leave now, unless we sleep in the cave. We could do that. We could sleep in the cave. Yeah, the last thing we want is to risk an Aurora in here. This does look like it kind of wants to turn that way, doesn't it? Okay. So where did I leave the... I know I said that it was near the dam. Here we go, Winding River Cache. Okay, 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 so down there, somewhere. A shocking way to wake up, for sure. I think that's a mistake every TLD player has made at least once. Hopefully only once.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Just accidentally turned down the volume on my headphones. Hi, yes. No, don't run away from me. I'd like to... Excuse me, please don't run away from me. I'd like to kill you. And there he goes. I'm gonna take this shortcut. I never do it that way. I pretty much always follow the path. Yeah, I'd like to get him because I'm a little concerned that he might turn into a... I was gonna say a werewolf, an Aurora wolf. There we go. Sweet. I'm pretty sure we only have one wolf down here in this run. Ah, there it is. So I'm going to leave behind the 3 figurines to lighten our load a little bit, and then I'll just take the pictures as we go.
I'll rest suit him.
Hello, little bunny. Alright, let's go ahead and start a fire.
Come on, little fire.
I think that should be enough. Okay, so we've got a bear, a cougar, and a wolf. Buttermix. Okay, 127. Do I need to map here? I don't think I do, but I'm gonna. Just to double check. Oh yeah, okay, we got a little bit more. I knew it! I knew this was gonna be an Aurora. But I am pretty sure this is the only wolf in the region, so I don't think we need to worry about it. For some reason I thought I could go up that way. It'd be kind of cool to travel in an Aurora. I don't usually do that. I usually stay inside because I am easily scared. Alright, so we can already call the Aurora. I can see it coming. I can see it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Watch out for the killer bunnies. Indeed. The Aurora buns. They grow really long, pointy teeth. And have a taste for blood. I would love to see the Aurora in real life. Maybe someday. Look at the face. Surrounded by sun and a drink. Oh, if I actually stayed the night and we focused on napping, we could maybe... Oh, there goes my torch. Where am I going? This is where I'm going. We could maybe actually finish Winding River today. That would be kind of cool. Actually, have I finished Winding River? Like in terms of mapping? Does Winding River even have one of these? 0 of 2. Okay. I guess yes it does. Well, we mapped the cave. So maybe if we come up this way and map from up here. Let's live in a place where auroras are in abundance. That is so cool. I was so upset because one time I was visiting my in-laws in one part of Germany, and our town, where my husband and I live, had incredible auroras, and I saw it on social media. And then, like, a week or two later, we were back home, and where my in-laws were, they had incredible auroras. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Someday it'll happen. Hey, sir, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. I'm hoping that we'll finish Winding River today. We've already dropped off our figurines. Can I? Oh, I was hoping I could use the mag lens. That would have been cool. We're just gonna take.
My fingers feel numb.
Can't map in low visibility, but it's an aurora. You're supposed to let me. Like, if this was an aurora and we were in one of those lookouts, you would have let me. Rude. Rude game, rude. Whatever, we'll go sleep in the cave. Should be warm enough there. Alright, we're calling bingo event number 2. Here you go. GG, Zerd. Congrats on that bingo win. Right in Germany, I didn't know it was possible in North Germany. It's possible up through like the middle of the country. It really depends. Like it was a very like spectacular event where it was really coming down into like, yeah, into the middle of the country even. Depending on where you were.
It's so cold.
But yeah, more northern. Like I don't know if you can see it in like Munich. I don't think that really happens very often. But yeah, it was it was both very cool, and I'm very happy for the people who did see it, because it's also not super common to see the aurora in Germany. But I was also very jealous. Someday I will make it happen, even if I have to travel. Which is probably what's going to happen.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Well, you're in luck. You can just lay down right here, assuming I can find a place to put your... Fine. We'll use the lantern game. You're going to be like that. Oh, I'm like walking into a giant stone. That would definitely explain it. Those are maple. I don't want maple. I want birch. I could have sworn I was able to put it back here. Oh, I'm not close enough? There we go. We'll sleep back here. I think I'll only sleep like 5 hours just to make sure that the temperature is still okay, because I don't want us to freeze to death. Oh yeah, we're still fine. I'm playing a new game, Mining Merchant. Good fun, maybe not so good for streaming. What kind of a game is it, sir? Oh, I should have had more to drink. I wasn't thinking about that. Oh, wow. Okay, in these conditions I'm not going to be able to map, so I won't be able to finish. I won't be able to finish that bit. Maybe if I break things down. Maybe it'll clear up in a little bit. Resource management. Okay, okay. Do you know if it has a demo? I've been really into like trying demos of games before I buy anything. I'm gonna write it down though. Check it out. Mining merchant. There we go. We can also get rid of this 19% one. A little story too. And it's got a demo. Nice! I really appreciate it when games have demos. I know it doesn't always make sense or work for every game, but I do appreciate it when that's an option. Well, we can at least go take a picture of that one corpse here in the region, and then we can maybe... I don't know, maybe it'll clear up and I'll be able to map more. Because the other two that I'm associating with Winding River are actually in the cave towards Pleasant Valley. But I know there's a corpse back here. There he is. Nope, don't want to shoot him. I mean, I do, but not like that. That is not a great picture. Okay, so this is day 223. Winding River, I don't know what I'm gonna call this. What should I call this area? Maybe dead end? Maybe dead end near cave or something like that. Dead end behind cave. Let's go back into the cave to do the annotation because I don't want to freeze. I don't think I've checked out this cairn yet. Let me go do that real quick. I probably have, actually, now that I think of it. Great son, a better man, Godspeed. Aww. That's so sweet. I know I've said a couple of times that I think it would be cool if Hinterland would sort of sell cairns to put into the new regions, so that people could essentially support them and they don't really have to do all that much. You know, it's not like where you're buying a DLC and they actually have to put all that money towards developing it. Like, they already have the cairns, they just have to add the little labels and put them into the game. So I feel like it'd be a good deal for them. But, if I were to get one, I have no idea what I'd write on mine. River, dead end, behind cave. We'll say... No, we'll say this one will be a wolf, because we actually have a wolf here, and then it doesn't really matter what we put for the cave ones. Wolf figurine added to Winding River cache on day 223. I was just thinking, is that the name of the cache, actually? Yes, it is. Okay. Wish there was something I could do to kill a little time. That's not just passing time. I suppose we could go see if there's any tree limbs around here, and then we could come back inside and craft a little bit. But I don't remember seeing any limbs nearby, I just remember seeing branches. Oh, here's a limb. Are you cedar? Fir. I don't want fir. This could be cedar. Yes, it is. Okay. This is actually clear enough that we could go nap.
Oh, so cold.
I have no idea what I actually still need to nap here. Finish the tails! So I decided to do Trapper's Challenge. Got the bear and Timby okay. Gonna do the moose in Mountain Town. Nice! GG on finishing the tails. And yeah, my biggest concern with the Trapper's Challenge, besides dealing with Timby's, was I wasn't sure if I was going to find a moose quickly and easily. I was kind of concerned that he wouldn't show up. Like, maybe if I placed it over here. Oh, we've got over 40 sticks. Awesome. Saw the camp office moose, so I went for it. Well, 4 broken ribs later. All healed now, but still. Oh, how rude. How rude that moose is. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go over the bingo list and see if there's anything I've missed. Don't think I'm lost. I'm complaining about this fog, so I guess we can call that. No glitches. I think I made a pop culture reference earlier. No injuries. No failures yet, knock on wood. We haven't repaired animal clothes. We haven't found matches. We haven't found any old world food. No ropes. Oh, we slept in a cave. No toilet water. We've found books. We can call that one. Enters another region, I guess, sort of. Well, we warmed up with tea, so I'll call that making tea. And I've also crafted stuff for tea. Finds firewood we can call. 40 sticks. No. Okay, I think we're caught up. Okay. Alright, let me just throw like 5 more sticks on this fire. Or at least that many. Let's get back to 40? That should be enough. Yeah. Okay. We could make some more water while we're doing this. Kind of okay on the food front. So what am I missing? It must be stuff up here. Is it supposed to be the dam? Am I supposed to come all the way up here? Probably. Not really sure what else it would be. Oh, I'm gonna have to wrap up shortly. Like 20 minutes maybe. I'd like to warm up a little bit. Maybe we work on another wolf figurine. Okay. Oh, we still have over an hour. Okay, let's do another hour on this. Actually, maybe just a half an hour. I'm a little concerned about the weather. Yep, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. So yeah, for the mapping, do I have to be like up there? Is that the deal? Wouldn't surprise me. Good job bunny hopping down that hill, Astrid. I'm proud of you. And maybe we actually have to be up there and basically get the left side and the right side of the dam. Because we've gotten the entire river. And maybe I also have to stand right in front of the cave? Those are really the only things I can think of at this point. So we'll come back up this way and we'll give that a try. Well, sometimes there's a corpse up here, but I don't think there is this time. I think there was just a carcass. I'm pretty sure we've already gone up there. That's why this is there.
God, yeah, freezing.
Oh, taking more cold damage. That's the last thing I should be doing right now. How is the wind coming from the rocks, game? How is that happening? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what I was supposed to map. Maybe we can even find a spot to put a fire down and warm up. Come on. Why are we stuck on this, Astrid? Why? Sometimes I really wonder about her. Okay, what if we put a fire here? That should work. Oh man, I don't want to wrap up right now. I'm gonna have to wrap up soon.
One little fire.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't say anything. Maybe if I'm over here, though? Maybe here and then the cave? That's really the only thing I can think of. We should warm up. So let's maybe break this down. An hour and a half. We'll add one more stick. We're still
I'm
not even fully warm.
starving.
I know you're starving. Here, have some bannock, and actually we'll cook more bannock. I don't want to run to get this. Okay, let's go to the other side and try mapping over there. We could always go in and then all the way back through the inside, but I don't think I want to do that. Now that seems like an annoyance to go through the dam, especially because it's not that cold anymore. I don't think I've ever gone across this side, like back, but I think that's what we're gonna do today. Does this have a name anywhere? I'm not seeing anything, so I'm afraid that this is also not gonna be anything that we need. Here, let me grab this scrap metal. I don't really know that we need the scrap metal.
Come on, little fire.
Alright, we'll throw in a reclaimed wood. There we go. The transition to lower dam, and then it's going to be the transition out. That's definitely one of the two. What? It's not. Then what is it? I might need to force reveal these, because, I mean, this area is not that big. I don't really know what else it could want besides this and the cave.
I'm starving.
Is there something else over by the cave that I'm just not thinking of? Oh, this is way weird. Oh, this is super weird. Oh, I don't like this. This is making me very uncomfortable. It's funny, I've gotten used to going in the other direction. So that one, it's like not fun, but it doesn't bother me as much as this just did. This was very, very uncomfy. Oh boy. Okay. Wait a second. My cursor just was not disappearing. I don't know if there's anything up here that I should be mapping, but I don't think so. If I map in front of... It was odd, I agree. If I map in front of that transition cave and it still says nothing, I'm gonna force reveal it so that I can figure out what I need to map.
I need to find a place to rest.
Maybe we also go map up by the deer carcass. Because I could have sworn that the transition into Lower Dam was going to be one of them. I thought the cave might be one of them. Like, over here. This cave, not the transition one. But no. How do I get up here again? Just walking forward. Yes, yes, yes. Looks like it. That cave that we slept in is not named. Which is why it's not showing up as Wait, is there more stuff up here? Oh my god, is there a path here? Things that I have never known. See, this is why we do this. I think I need to sleep more than anything. I also need to eat more.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah, we are getting cold. Wow, this is weird. I had no idea you could go this way. I knew that there was usually a deer over there. What is up here?
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot, because I love horses.
Nothing. Nothing? I don't think I can make a fire here. Too windy to start a fire there. What about here? Too windy, too windy, too windy, too windy.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
Okay, let's have something to eat. I'm just gonna take more cold damage, probably. I really shouldn't. But this wind is kind of killing the mood. It's ruining my groove. Maybe behind this rock. Pardon me. Okay. We'll start a fire. I might use coal to make it go quick.
Come on, little fire.
Deer carcass. It's still at 97. Alright, I'm gonna sleep for an hour if I can place this.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
And it's getting to the point where I'm not going to be able to map anymore, too. Okay. So this is just a little roundabout, I guess. Huh. Okay, so what I'm thinking is it could be that there's the transition cave. Oh. Sorry, Astrid. It could be that there's the transition cave and maybe... No, I've already gotten this end. But maybe this end of the river has a name? Push, 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 Astrid, push. I gotta get there before it's too dark. Probably gonna be too dark when we get there anyway. Man, I wish we had some coffee. This is really, like, just confusing me. Alright.
I can lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Oh man, no, now we can't even jog a little bit. And not being able to, like, move fast, and I can't even nap because we're gonna get too... It's gonna get too dark. It's just... Oh, this is frustrating me. Really thought we'd be able to wrap up Winding River today. Does this have a name? I'm pretty sure we've mapped this already. This doesn't have a name. Alright, we're just gonna go to the cave. We'll map the cave entrance. We'll go inside and sleep. Maybe I'll force reveal the other one so I can go map it.
Jeez, this is cold.
Maybe over there. I've never gone beyond the cave before, I don't think. So we'll try that too in the morning. It's gonna be too dark before we even get to the cave. I'm so sure it's gonna be like, no, you can't map. It's too dark. Low visibility conditions and all that jazz. Yep. So we'll have to do it first thing in the morning and then go back in to save. Or maybe we leave that till next time and I leave that as a note. We'll see. I'm gonna give myself another 10 minutes of gameplay, so we should be fine. Oh, hey, Cole. Oh, we've got 3 in the red.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's finish up these cattails, I guess. I hate that I can't even place this. What is in my way? Oh, wait. It's just being weird. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's see. We'll do 3 meters in the red. Cured rabbit pelt. There's the bedroll. Okay. We have had plenty to drink. Let's go ahead and sleep. Okay, come on. I think I might have this Reishi tea for calories and thirst. And then maybe also one of the birch bark tea. Okay. And sleep for another 4 hours. Yeah, I'm really confused right now. Okay, let's go outside. Maybe we'll get more information now.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, this has to be one of them. Two cave system definitely is one of them. But then what's the last one? It does say 98 now, so we did get one. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to force reveal, but I am going to open up my browser real quick. Dark winding river map. No, we mapped up there. Of course, this map is really old. And I mean... Not Pleasant Valley. Winding River. I don't understand why it's not this one to Lower Dam. Alright, I think I'm gonna force it. That's cash. Or actually, maybe I don't look up the maps. Despite having no marked locations, 2 region transition icons can be found. Cave system leading to Pleasant Valley, broken window leading back to Hydro Dam. Yeah. So, what does it want from me? I think I'm going to force reveal it. No, does that do it for all of it? No, it didn't. Okay. It didn't do it for any of it. Carter Hydro Dam. Why was that not showing up? I mapped here and I mapped here. Where else am I supposed to map for Hydro Dam? Carter Hydro. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm not going back for that. We're just going to keep moving forward, and we're going to get pictures of the 2 corpses in here. There were 2 in here, right? I didn't make that up. Wait a minute. Winding River. Ice area between Bunny Cave. Oh, I thought that was 2. Oh. Then I have an extra bunny back there. I mean, an extra... Fine, we'll do it. We'll go back, because then if the wolf corpse is still there, we'll harvest him. Because we're getting low on food. We've got 3 bunnies. Oh man, this is so annoying. Yeah, and we don't even have decent weather right now. Oh, was I maybe supposed to go up the second set of stairs? To basically where we came out? Probably.
Anything right now.
Yeah, I know. We've got some cattails for you. One, 2, 3.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
4 and 5. Oh, I should leave some stuff here. Let's leave some of these. That way we are a little less encumbered. And we'll just pick that up on our way back. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as possible. I'd like to go back. Maybe grab some wolf meat, get the carving, and map that one section. Oh man, I cannot believe this. I guess they're expecting that you would have mapped right when you left the dam. Which kind of makes sense, but also doesn't, because it's like, I know that that's what that is behind me, because I just came through it, but I guess it makes sense. No, because you can't even go through that way. I don't know, man. It's all kind of weird. Oh, this looks like it wants to poison on me, too. Whether if you could just stay like this, that'd be fine. I don't care that it's cold. Just don't get worse than this. I feel like I'm on a race against time, so I really need to wrap up.
We'll wrap up soon.
Oh man, maybe I will do this tomorrow instead of the cougar stuff. I don't know. I don't know. That was the plan. The plan was to do cougar stuff tomorrow, but maybe I'll do this some more because I just really like this. Pardon me. Where's the seltzer coming up? Sorry about that. Okay, let's grab this. We'll take the cougar. So now we know the one in the cave is for the bear. Alright, let's try and grab this wolf carcass before it changes its mind. It being the weather, not the wolf carcass. I think that should be enough. Let's do 1.5. Because then the ½ kilo will be cooked up relatively quickly.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I know, we're working on it. Go, Astrid, go! Go, Astrid, go! 8 minutes. So that's 22 minutes. 32 minutes, okay. Okay. And I'm trying to warm up a little bit faster. Maybe we add the last reclaimed wood because we've got more over there.
All I can think about is food.
Here, eat more. Eat more wolf meat. That's better, isn't it, Astrid? Oh, we need to make more water. So many things to do. No, 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 no! No, stop it. You are going to let me cheese this fire. Or so help me. Okay. That's done. I don't care if that gets finished. It should. But I don't care if it doesn't. Ah! I feel like this is so chaotic right now. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to wrap up once we've mapped. But that's not really a good place to stop. This is, I am not doing a good job right now. What just happened? Did I just like walked off this section. Cool. Good job. Good job, me. I thought we were like right next to the door too when I mapped up here. Okay. Coming up here. I guess it's because I wasn't like looking at this door or something. I don't know. No. I don't know what it wants from me. I really don't. over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it wants from me. This is really weird. I think what I'm gonna do though is we are gonna cross over. I'm gonna leave a note for myself actually. Like as we go in. We're gonna go through and then next time we'll leave Carter Hydro and I'm gonna leave a note for myself that we left a bear figurine for the Winding River PV Transition Cave corpse. I thought I did just look at the door. I'm thinking maybe I need to be over here looking at the window. But it's not showing me like anything new. It's not showing any new... any new symbols or anything. Okay, well, whatever, at least we did it, at least we got it. That's the most, like, awkward position you would have to be in. Okay, so notes for next time, in case I don't play this tomorrow. Notes for next time. Winding River mapping complete. To finish the region, photograph the corpse in Winding River PV Cave. There's a bear figurine already in the Winding River cache for it. Then continue to PV to work on the Undertaking. Okay. I think that's fine. I think that's enough information for myself. And I did leave the bear, right? Yeah, because I have the cougar here. So I think what I'm going to do is just take a quick nap to save. GG, I guess, yeah, for real. Like, what was going on there? That was so bizarre that you had to, like, get into this really awkward position next to the window without clicking on the Leave Winding River. Not cool. Not cool game. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm sorry that I'm wrapping this up so chaotically, but I do have to go get groceries for the Stardew Valley Summerfest. And like I said, I'll definitely post pictures of the results in the Discord, so be sure to go check that out later today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow morning. It'll probably be a little bit later in the morning. Today, because of my schedule, I had to shift it up to my usual time. And tomorrow I don't have like any hard cuts, so hopefully it won't be quite as rushed at the end. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. I am going to see if we've got someone that we can raid to, so stick around for that, and bye for now.